Hey guys, Stealth here. Welcome back. We're on episode 27, and we have very close, actually, to completion for Alex's Void Rift and the Null Lance for Reef. So we're going to have some very powerful new abilities coming up very soon. In the meanwhile, we're also training up a couple. Where's the training center? Here we go. We have Krieger and Gertrude working together to form a next level bond. And in the meanwhile, we have Into the Fire, the covert action, which is going to, if I'm not mistaken, unveil the location of the next chosen. And what are we to do? Well, I was originally scanning for intel over here, this intel supply. But I already have what I need. I already have the amount of intel that I require to make contact with Western Europe. So let's do exactly that.
Communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
We're gonna make contact, hopefully in time before the supply drop comes in. And in the meanwhile, we could say Soul Steel, Insanity. None of these are particularly useful. Soul Steel means you've already taken damage, which is not what I'm going for. Insanity, well, if his psi ability is good enough, it could cause mind control, albeit a temporary one. So let's go for that. Null Lance. Let's see what else we can teach you. Fuse. Very nice. If an enemy is carrying explosives, they can be remotely detonated by psi operatives. That's that's a very nice ability. Got a group, 3 to 4 guys. You pick Fuse, it blows up, and they immediately take a bunch of damage. Battlefield Medicine is done. Excellent. Nano Medkit. Increases the health restored to injured soldiers. Let's go for a Spark. I want to have one at least of these guys on my team, maybe more.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the
And that's going to take him a while to get that completed. Bond level complete. And the covert op is complete. Claire and Walter have come back. Walter with a +1 to mobility. Mox is also back, gained some XP, did not get a promotion though. But we now know where his HQ is. Sorry, I thought we were going for the Hunter. We are going after the other guy. This is the Warlock. Let's go to the armory first. See if we have enough soldiers before I manage to fly myself over there. Let's see, we can manufacture an upgrade, and we could use a few upgrades. So let's send in a low-level operative, engineer. And I'm gonna send in Squatty. We're gonna allocate some supplies, confirm the action. Off you go.
Get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Armory. How are my soldiers doing? Because I'm gonna need my elite team. We have Fatal over here. He's ready for some action. Most of these guys, if I'm looking at their stats for tired, they're not great. I definitely want Joey on that mission, because it's one of those tough things and you need a good medic. That means Daniel's going, but he's on 37, he just came back from a mission. I'm not going to do that mission just yet, because sure as hell I'm not going in with lieutenants. So that means that the next mission is going to be carried by a bunch of lieutenants. Actually, Claire and Walter Hartman can also go for the next tier. I do, however, want to have another good couple, Isaac and Ian. These guys... oh, sorry, they're also level 3. Oh, well, why not? Now, as you may hear, my voice is already starting to falter, so I hope I can make it through the episode. Oh, nice, plasma rifles.
The aliens aren't going to be happy.
Firepower.
Commander, we still have the body of the recovered alien test
Auto
subject
pistol, bullpups, beam pistols, plasma rifles. Interchangeable upgrades is a breakthrough. The Viper King autopsy is inspired. Let's go for that. And I wonder if I have enough cash to start upgrading some weapons. Not quite. This is the skirmisher. Beam pistols are very rarely used. Let's see if I can sell off some stuff.
Hello, Commander.
Maybe then we can get enough cash to go for the upgrades. And yes, I know I'm going to abandon this scan for now, but if there's a mission popping up, I want to have the improved weaponry right off the bat. Okay, so then with our sectoid corpses, I don't have a lot of those lying around, unfortunately. I think I sold off most of them already. What else can we sell to the black market? Because I do want the upgrade. This is about enough, I think. Yeah, we need 175 and I have 184. So we're going to be dirt poor. But we do have the next tier of weaponry.
New orders, Commander?
Build items, weapons, plasma rifles. And the others are just going to have to make do with their magnetics or their Gauss. So be it. Alright, carry on making contact, and we are going to be in time with that for the drop. So we should have a nice drop, maybe 370 coming in, 360, something along those lines. Not exactly sure how much. Oh, only 67. Okay, so we're not going to be getting that much cash. Autopsy complete. And I'll get the Serpent suit. This is a unique proving ground project. Lightweight, flexible, a lot of additional tools and tricks on that suit. It's going to take a while before I get that.
The product of an
I want the Archon Autopsy next to make sure I can boost my blades to the next tier. Wild Hunt. They're more likely to appear in combat. Well, there's only 2 of them left. And that's not going to take a terribly long time. No Lance. Let's see, how is my armory now? Because now they spent a couple of days relaxing. No. I'm still not convinced. I need them at full health. Full, well, they're full health of course, but full abilities. Full willpower. Western Europe joins our ranks. And now I can spend some time scanning some additional items. Alloys I'm pretty rich in, so I don't need that. The only other one that we have is the Intel one, so let's go for that. Build up a bit of a cache for Intel, and maybe we can make some contact once we get additional regions. Or get a bit of additional cache so we can upgrade the resistance comms. That would be wonderful. Carry on. Fuse. Trained. Fortress. Immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosives. Or extinguish or block any mental impairment to themselves and nearby squad mates. Both are extremely handy. I'm gonna go for this one, because this means that anyone who gets mind controlled or numbed or whatever is immediately going to have that removed if he just walks by. That's all he needs to do. Just be in the vicinity or walk on by. Archon Autopsy, Fusion Blade, Fusion Ripjack, and the Plasma Lance. The Plasma Lance is the improved sniper rifle. And here's the supply drop right on time. 343. I'd say we had a completely successful month. Retaliation stopped, guerrilla ops completed, destroyed a facility, contacted some regions, set the Avatar project back by 3, researched some tech, 4 covert options completed, covert actions completed, proving grounds completed 3 times. Not bad. Oh, the Chosen's now immune to melee. Okay. This, however, will not save him. Because while he might be immune to melee damage, he is still going to take a hell of a lot of damage from the Arashi. The shotgun that we took off of the assassin there. So she's dead. I wonder what the hunter is up to. Again, they're all training, and he's just cracking down on my income. I'm pretty intel rich, so let's see what they're planning. Ah, beautiful. They seek to overrun XCOM with additional chrysalids. That's not good. Increasing intel cost? No thanks. And this one is just completely ignorable. Loyalty amongst thieves. I don't believe that we have any additional orders that I can use. Or that I need to use, really. So let's not do that. Let's go get our supplies. I know I haven't completed the scan yet, but we'll just have to come back for that later. If I can get the supplies soon, I might be able to equip the fusion or the plasma version of the bullpup. And with that, make Mox quite a bit more effective.
suppose since that
Covert
works,
Ops is
we might as well
complete.
keep it up,
These
Commander.
guys both gained XP, and we got a superior repeater, which is now a 20% action, or 20% chance to kill. Alright. Breakthrough research, always interesting. Immediate refinement for all beam weapons, improving their damage output by +1. Oh yes. What's the other one? Future combat. Reduce the GTS by 20%. That's alright, but I consider it more of a secondary. It's not that fantastic. And anything else? Gain ability points, a bit more supplies, resistance order. Laboratories provide an additional 20% boost. Maybe. Contact is just a simple +1. I'm gonna go for this. This is so valuable. Hacking. I believe we were already tracking up one of our hackers. And it's gonna be Anastasia. We're gonna send in a scientist, and we're gonna send in another soldier. There we go.
Covert is our specialty.
Move out.
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Get supplies. 115. Spark completed. Nice. I want to have one of these guys on my team. Here he is. Lily's been messing around with the Arduino again, and this is what she created. I'm pretty poor on Elerium cores, one could argue. So there's not a lot that I can do, short of building some of these weapons. The Hunter's Axe is alright. Let's get that one.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Now, since we have a spark, we might be able to upgrade some weapons. There we go. The Helix Rail Cannon. Or I could just save my money and skip this. No, I want this weapon for the spark. Now that was 100 supplies. We're going to need a bit more. Oh, their bond level's complete. Good. I can now fit the next group in. Whoops, wrong facility. Training center, bond level, tier 3, carry on. Armory check. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. 51, 45, he's full, almost full. We're gonna take down a Chosen. Just give me a bit more cash, and that's all I need. There we go. Wait 1. Let's go shopping.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Build items. Weapons. Who do I bring? I want the beam pistols. I'm gonna go in with pretty high-end operatives anyway, but they're gonna have shotguns. They're gonna have plasma rifles to some extent. Fusion blade, maybe, for the Rangers. Anything about armor? Yes, I need this. Reinforced frame makes the spark more durable. And then I can get the fusion ripjack. Is that useful? I'd say his bullpup is more useful. Alright. Let's go knock down a Chosen.
Avenger plotting new course.
Now, previous Chosen that we attacked was the Assassin. Meaning that at that stage of the battle we didn't have any of those super weapons that we have now, like the katana and the arashi, the shotgun. Meaning that we now have the capability of basically getting the best of the best on this mission with additional weapons, additional layouts or loadouts, and as such a lot of firepower. More firepower than we had previous. For example, chain shot. I can use this on that sarcophagus that we're going to be encountering. For Attila, I can use double tap. Again, using the Arashi, he has the katana, and he's going to be extremely deadly against anything that he comes up against. Next, I want another ranger. I want this major. Let's make sure you have an upgraded weapon. These guys are now tier red, by the way, which is plasma. They might not look the part. Yeah, they look like standard weapons, but they're really not. The Mac 5 is the one that is improved. And of course, him with a shotgun could be a bit more effective. Laser sight. We haven't improved. Any better laser sights? I guess not. That's unfortunate. Alright, you're gonna take a standard shotgun then. This is a 6 to 8. Ooh. How have we built Piotr as a close range operative? Yeah, so he's gonna have to use a shotgun. As for his other... let me check. I like that thing. That might shield way too much. And we're gonna put that on somebody else. You're gonna get the acid bomb and the gas bomb. You can never get mind controlled. And that is a trick that the Warlock probably uses in order to counter my forces. I am not at all interested in waiting that out. Stratos. I could send in Gertrude, although her damage output is still a little low. Who else do we have? Right now we have 2 Rangers, 2 Grenadiers. This mission is all about damage output. It's not about being subtle. You also have chain shot. And you have heavy ordnance. Okay, you're hired. You're coming along. Acid bombs, standard grenades. I believe we have an improved saw somewhere. Superior autoloader, expanded mag. Let's bring that. And I also want you to have AP rounds, so you can punch through anything right away. As for this ranger, what shall we give him? This guy needs the Talon rounds, because that puts his critical chance at 95, which is outstanding. I'm going to give you the hazmat vest and a mimic beacon. We have our 1 medic. He's not likely to use a lure beacon. I don't think we're going to be encountering anyone who's going to be particularly affected by a lure beacon, or especially interested in that. Reef, Null Lance, Void Rift, Fuse. Yes. All of these are very damaging abilities. As for your weapon, I could give him the Styre, but we also have some others. Superior Scope and a Hair Trigger. What did the Styre have? Superior Laser Sight, Advanced Hair Trigger, Superior Stock. This is better. For your utility item, Tracer Rounds, Maximum Accuracy, and I'm going to give you a Medkit as a secondary healer. I think this team has enough damage output to take down this Chosen. Let's see if I'm right.
Squad green to deploy. Confirmed.
What? Did we? We didn't deploy? Yeah, I know, we find it. Go. It looks like we parked the whole Avenger right next door to his complex, though.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Subtle as always. Sending your whole bloody dropship over and waiting to see what's gonna happen. By the way, don't you think that's interesting? We're pretty much parking that thing right next door. I would imagine that a base like that has at least some sort of defensive measures. Some sort of way of defending itself against air attack. But it seems that they just, I don't know, don't. It's like they didn't detect it on radar. It's like they didn't even know I was there.
We're making another move against the Elder's pet Chosen. If we can take another one of them out, it'll knock a huge dent in the aliens' plans for our world. We've been through this before, so you know it. Stay sharp, be ready for anything, and take that thing out. Okay, people. Stay alert and remember why you're here. That thing dies
Let's
today,
get to work.
no matter what it takes.
Detecting a strong energy signature further
Let's see, we
ahead
have,
of the facility.
yeah, we have just
There is
one
no
way out
doubt
of this
in my mind that it is
first
from
position.
Chosen.
then that's where we need to be.
In case you're wondering why I didn't pick any of our faction soldiers, so Reapers, Templars, or Marauders, they simply don't have the same damage output. The only one who could come close, arguably, would be Mox. And yes, I didn't pick the Spark either. He's not able to get mind controlled, which is a big plus. But his damage output is still a little less than, for example, a Ranger with double tap. Because while he does have overdrive, it's not something he can use all the time.
Enough talk.
Did we trick something? No, we didn't. Ooh, that was close.
Moving to position. Positive. Finally.
And considering we don't have a timer, this could take a while. So if you haven't already, strap in, grab a cup of coffee, or something stronger, and let's see how we manage to go through this mission. Stratos, what do you see? Nothing. Looks like a cell facility, a prison area. How much does this do, by the way? 4 to 5, not bad. It's an area of effect weapon, and it refreshes, as opposed to a grenade.
Okay.
I'm on it.
One thing I keep forgetting, by the way, is the PCS. I'm not sure if I have any of those things still in stock. I'm not sure what my soldiers are equipped with. Let's see, this door is open, so let's see what else we can find here. Hello. Holy shit, 3 of those? This just got good. What can I explode here? That's 5 guaranteed damage. I think we can do better. I'm just not sure if this affects them. Let's do it. Stratos. Fire. Acid bomb. Yep, that definitely exploded, that one. You took 3 damage, he's going into battle frenzy, and the other one's damn near dead. From over here we can take him out.
Let's move already.
Good one, Reef. He's dead.
You can't handle me.
Alright, time to get our killers in. Close, that is. I'm not really willing to risk Attila just yet, because if they manage to turn him into a copied version, he's going to have an incredible damage output. So I'm hoping to trigger them into trying to clone this guy, and that is just it. That's the only thing that they're going for. I'm also going to have to try and get this guy a bit more defense, because he's assuredly going to get closer, which is going to be nasty. I'm not sure if this is going to yield line of sight. This might.
On the move.
So we're going to send the 8 protocol to Paul, up here in the front, Stratos. And Joey's going to go on Overwatch. And with his covering fire ability, he's going to have quite a potent Overwatch. There's 30 defense right there. Daring, Overwatch, Fatal on Overwatch. He's still taking damage from the acid burn. Come on, boys. This is going to get interesting to see what he's going to do. He just got 1 Overwatch triggered. Nice. He took 12 damage right there, and he's not quite done. Gotcha. I think he blew a hole in the wall. Alright, so they still have 2 operatives. Here's one. Apparently he's immune to that. Interesting, I didn't think he would be. That's exactly what I thought he would do. Immediately we're taking Overwatch shots at this clone, who took half his damage. Or half his health in damage. Or actually a bit more. And where are you going? You're going to camp right there. Okay, that's going to get you killed. I can guarantee you that much. And he's simply entirely vanishing. That's annoying. It means I have to go and chase this guy down. If you kill, you get another action.
It's a beautiful day.
It is, isn't it?
I'm on my way.
Oh, hello. Oh boy, are you in this shit. Goodbye. Always happens. So he's dead, that's the clone done. That means that Stratos gets a free attack, or well, near enough. I know I'm putting him out in the open. But I'm not going to... Oh, sorry. Delirium Core. I'm not going to give this guy an opportunity to fire. He's going to go down right about this turn. I think I can move Reef up and just blast that guy with Soulfire. Well, it's a 99%. I'll be fine. Although, the phrase "I'll be fine" in XCOM, it's a pretty risky premise to say that.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so that was 4 medium targets. What else does he have guarding this facility? Because that sure as hell wasn't everything. He has some big weapons here, by the way. Looks like mech weaponry, rifles, pistols. Looks like we just struck his armory. It feels like I should be going this way, but I'm curious about what's out along this axis. Targets, for one. Great. Codex or 2. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. Run and gun.
Got it. Moving.
The armory apparently is not undefended. I hope this kills. And it doesn't. So we're gonna have 2 of these things now. He gets an ability point. Wow, you're going all the way there? That's fine, but I will chase you down.
I can handle that.
And this is what you get once you get kernels. These guys just do not miss. Panzer. Panzer is not really in a good position to help out. I should have thought this through a bit more. Fatal, unfortunately, does not have a bond mate, meaning that I cannot give him an additional move to get him out of his harm's way. I could hit panic button and go with a mimic. That could work. Because I don't really see a lot of alternatives. This is a 50-50. 50 wrong, that is. We have Reef with stock. That might be a better option.
Let's do this.
Soulfire, Stasis, Void Rift. That would do about... Well, that would do enough damage.
The rift opens.
That would kill the Codex. Yeah, Codex dead. It's just the other one alive now. And of course he's gonna split, or she is gonna split him up. What are we doing here? It's going for insanity? Mind control. Interesting. That would have been very nice if that worked. Kill. Yeah, we got him. So there's just a half a Codex left. Not to be underestimated. I mean, those things are nasty.
Keep the pressure on. They're repositioning on us.
I am very lucky that that guy, girl, alien, didn't fire. Could have been worse. But now you're dead. because Joey just does not miss. Alright, so now we have secured the armory. And it looks like this leads nowhere because there's no door here. So we're gonna have to rendezvous in this hallway here. And get back to move towards the other end.
I have my orders.
Got it covered. Let's move already.
Everybody who can, Overwatch. Because who knows, somebody might wander into this room. Not so much though. Now this guy has the nice perk of running to any position and going on Overwatch immediately, so that's good. What else do we have? Attila. We have Piotr, Paul, Reef can go over there, and you're gonna sit over there without Overwatch.
Okay.
Anybody want to come in? Meet our team of badasses? I guess not. Daring? That's a door. Stack up. Attila. Piotr.
Good to go.
Paul.
Schon unterwegs.
Reef.
Stepping off.
And Joe.
No need to ask twice. Got movement here.
I wish that there's sounds coming over there. Alright. Knock knock. Nope. Well.
Come forward, XCOM, and yield to my embrace. I shall grant you merciful slumber.
This guy's quite the chatterbox, isn't he? Yeah. Who else? This looks like a map edge, so I guess we're gonna have to go through here.
Okay.
Stack up.
Already there.
That was a misclick.
10-4.
Mr. Gray. Anybody out there? We're still hearing sounds coming from over there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on out there. Targets, mech, purifier, officer, trooper, I think. Elite trooper, potentially. Daniel, could you please shred this guy's armor? You don't have AP rounds, but shredding will work. And I know I can use grenades. It's not like I'm going to attract any lost, but I would like to use the grenades potentially later on. Alright, so with your Overwatch gone, I could shoot this guy from a flank and then move over there to go for the melee.
Okay.
That's the plan. Why? He's not flanked. Oh, screw you, you're dead anyway.
But I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine! Ah!
So that was loud. For some reason, he also gets another action, so I think he got a hair trigger there. So I could move over there and see if I can hit the officer with a flank. How you doing, sir? Oh, you're lucky. Because that could have killed him. Now he gets another ability point. He also gets to use Blade Storm, pretty much regardless where that officer runs off to. We have another 8 hit points target over there. And that we're not likely to kill. But we could combo that with Reef. Well, unless you get a high roll. Which is not exactly what I was expecting, but it happens.
Energy signature directly ahead. This appears to be an alien transport device of some kind. Understood. Looks like we found our way out of here.
Now, if you watched the previous episode, this thing is going to look familiar. because this is exactly the same device that we saw previous.
Do this.
Reef, I'm gonna give you a free kill here. Down.
See that?
And he gets another free action, so you get 2 kills this turn. With a critical, no less.
Want some more?
Alright,
Need a resupply.
I like it.
I'm going.
Alright, everybody who does not particularly have anywhere to be,
On your order.
start moving towards that transporter and start reloading.
Rock and roll.
I wonder what kind of unit spam we're going to be getting in between rounds for this particular Chosen. Stratos is ready, Reef needs a reload, Joe is ready, Daring reload, Panzer reload, Fatal hold, Reef reload.
Between your faith and my Glock 9mm, I take my Glock.
Yeah, just make sure it's reloaded. Okay, skip 1 turn. I wonder, by the way, if you can break this down, if you can just go pretty much from your insertion point, which I think is over here. Just punch your way through here. And actually, sorry, this is the cell room. Where did we come in? Because we left a hell of a mess wherever we came in. Huh. This is where I fought those aliens. You can still see some of them over there. Then I came in from there. I think we came in somewhere along this axis, so no, it's too far away. Still, you might be able to blast your way through the wall if you absolutely wanted to.
Orders received.
On the move. Shono Devix. Finally.
No problem, boss.
Alright, everybody ready? Because we're going.
Well done, Menace 1-5. See you on the other side.
Now, I wonder what kind of map this is, but I think it's going to be comparable to the one that we saw with the assassin. Might be a little bit less places for him to hide, as opposed to her spots, which were basically lots of corners for her to hide in. Well, she damn well needed them too. Anyway, we're gonna have to try and get this guy down, and then, if possible, smash his sarcophagus up in just 1 turn. That would be ideal. Yep, same type of map. Alright,
We're in the belly
there
of
goes.
the beast now, people. Proceed carefully.
I wonder if we're gonna get the whole one goes in, or only one's gonna walk out speech here.
Chamber for the Chosen? No wonder they keep coming back at us despite everything we throw at them.
Very good little humans. Come to me. Like a moth to a flame will you be consumed by my...
A snake? Okay. Snakes are pretty much tier 1 enemies, or at least I consider them as such. I don't consider vipers to be particularly dangerous adversaries. Yes, they're nasty if they wrap you up, but I was expecting this guy to use something with a bit more potential. And you are not in cover. Daniel, let's teach her the error of her ways. 7 damage. Split him up. 1 clone goes over to the right. And it's down to 3 hit points. Reef. I need a guaranteed kill.
Tired of waiting around.
This is basically what he does, by the way. This is a guaranteed kill. Soulfire. Because whatever hit points they have left, I mean, this is 3, so his 5 is enough. If not, I could always pick the weapon and use the superior stock to still do enough damage. And considering I have options, I'm going to use the stock. Alternatively, I still want that snake dead, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. That's just showing off, Reef. Alright, Panzer. Can we feed anybody else a kill? Because I feel that some of them are getting a bit too powerful. And some, I mean, Attila's getting all the kills, being a colonel. Yeah, this works too.
Target neutralized.
And he gets a hair trigger action. Because why not? Pull. Hollow target this snake. Kill it if you can. You can. That's the snake done. Alright, let's not move up too aggressively yet.
It's trouble time.
No, it's not trouble time, yes. If we move up too fast, we risk tripping the Warlock with the last soldier on our turn, which means he gets to move. Which is something I don't like. But we don't do that. And we can move up right now. Daniel, see if you can trigger this guy. Nope. Fatal.
On your order.
Is this going to be enough to piss him off? Nope. Okay. Gray, up top. Attila. Hold back. Shut up. Pull. Reef.
Let's do this.
Everybody Overwatch. Nope, still nothing. Okay. I want a Grenadier to fire at him first because he gets the hollow targeting. Hello.
If only you knew the truth. The power in my hands. You would fall to your knees before me. Pity. I suppose we should begin then.
He's only just a bit arrogant, isn't he?
Alright, we've faced these things before. No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving this place alive.
Yeah, that speech. I don't know about you, but he looked very uncomfortable with that leg, or with that fence between his legs. Groundling, easy to target from high ground. There's a reason I put my soldiers up, not just for high targeting or for additional aim, but I was hoping to get that. And his adversary are skirmishers, which I didn't bring. And he can summon troopers, he's immune to melee, which is not a problem. He's all-seeing, which is not a problem, and he regenerates. Not just in sarcophagus, but also when he's actually there. Yeah, you're gonna need to do a bit better. So he's now easily targeted, and especially considering that we're on high ground, that should make him take additional damage. Not so much. Free action. Thank you, Hair Trigger. Why not? Do we knock him out in one go? Are we gonna show off like that? Let's ask Paul. I think Paul's gonna just do it. Yep, you're dead. This is good. This means I have one ranger available. And I can now start to take shots at the sarcophagus. Especially with that rapid fire.
Doctor, the device appears to be some sort of psionic
60 hit points.
transferring tremendous amounts of psionic
That
directly to the
is
restoring them.
probably even pretty possible to kill.
I can handle that.
Yeah, I was hoping you would.
Enough talk!
Shut up, dude. Gray, first shot. See, once you have these upgraded weapons, and especially once you have the weapons from the Chosen, this... I'm not gonna say it becomes a pushover, but it starts to feel pretty easy. 8 damage. Fire again. There, we did 35 damage, and that is just with 3 soldiers. That's not even counting the damage that we did to the Chosen. Andromedon. Nice. I'm gonna try and get the sarcophagus as a priority target, and for the time being distract these guys with a mimic beacon. Because the sarcophagus is the real problem. Until I knock that thing down, the Chosen's gonna just keep coming back. Oh, we let that expire? Wonderful. So we're gonna need a mimic beacon. He has one. He does not have one. Alright, Piotr also has a mimic beacon. Yeah. First up, my damage dealers. Where's Paul? Paul, move over here. We're gonna chain shot right into that thing for 14 to 18 damage. There's 7. And there's 9, so he's down to 8 hit points. That should be easy with another chain shot. Oh, shit. Well, still enough damage. Okay, so we interrupted his recycling system.
Yes, the regeneration process has been
He was interrupted at 40% of his rapid healing.
It has become highly unstable.
Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got.
Come on, bring on the Chosen. I think the Chosen wasn't quite expecting this. Still though, we're gonna need to take this guy out. And they still have a lot of hit points with even more armor. Now, let's find a nice hidey hole for this mimic beacon. How about there?
Moving to position.
Come on. There. This should draw them out. But more importantly, I want the Chosen to come and play.
Finally.
And meanwhile, we can still do some damage to these guys. Soulfire just ignores cover, ignores armor.
Vulnerable.
So it's guaranteed damage. That's what makes it so useful. 6 damage. It's probably going to annoy him a bit. Joey, I'm going to put you over there. I'm going to put you in Overwatch so you can get 2 Overwatches ready. And then Panzer. I'm thinking that he might pass through here. I'm thinking Blade Storms. But it is a bit risky. See what you can get on that Andromedon, the weakened one. Pfft. That's significantly underwhelming.
Bitch.
Here's the Chosen. He's down to 12 hit points. Overwatched by Joe. Come on. Guy's flying through the air. He's poisoned. He's down to 2 hit points, I think. Yeah, he's down to 2. We kill him. These Andromedons stop being a problem. This mission felt extremely easy. I mean, yes, we're not done yet, but come on, we basically are. So maybe I should start playing at a higher level difficulty for the next playthrough. Congratulations, you killed the hologram. Anyway, this, I'm not going to say is a problem, but is a known quantity of XCOM. The reverse difficulty curve. Most games get more... If you could shut up. Most games get more complicated, they get tougher the farther you go through the game. XCOM initially is pretty tough, because your rookies are just guaranteed to miss. And the more you tier up, the more you level up, the more you weapon up, the easier you kill. Like that.
Hostile. Terminated.
I mean, come on. That took me, what, 20 minutes?
All out.
That's it. For a Chosen mission. I have spent more time killing off the Lost than I spent on this mission.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the Elders' faces.
I mean, these guys become a bit of a pushover. Especially considering that the alien rulers get 90 hit points. Ish.
I
Operation Demon Song. 18 targets killed. Previous episode, and yes, there were lost. Previous episode, we killed 31 targets. So this is something entirely different. And that mission was classed as very difficult. This mission is classed as difficult. And that's it. I like the Andromedon in the background. Did we kill the other one? He's still there somewhere. Yep, there's the other one. XCOM. I don't think it's particularly applicable to start taking propaganda shots when the aliens are still on the map. I mean, come on. Get professional. Clear the area first. Anyway, that's an alien chosen down. I haven't completed this one yet, so I don't know exactly what they're going to give us. What this guy's specialty weapons are. I imagine it's something along the psionic line, but what exactly we're looking at, I don't know.
The destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the Elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
Yes, yes, yes. Most under fire, Mimic Beacon. Did you see that? Right there. First, moved furthest, most attacks, most damage. Piotr. Now, can we finally get a promotion for Daniel? Because his buddy's a colonel, but he sure as hell isn't yet. Nope. No promotions. And they're all tired. Codex Brain, we get the Disruptor Rifle. What does that do? I wonder. Lyrium Core, Advanced Hair Trigger, and a Viper Corpse, and that's all we managed to bring back. I wonder what that does.
Glorious battle. Advent stands no chance against our combined might, Commander.
Now, of course, the skirmishers are really happy that it took care of their biggest threat. And, what are we researching again? Yeah, 8 days. Let's change our research.
Hello, Commander.
I want to see what we got. The Warlock weapon, 4 days. Go. We're going to have to see about that next episode. For now, I hope you enjoyed that show. It felt really easy to me. And possibly to you as well, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. I cannot up the difficulty in a game that I'm already playing, so in the current playthrough. But I might start taking more rookies, or more less experienced troops, because the colonels, they just are completely devastating. Anyway, more on that tomorrow. Thank you for watching this one. See you soon.